on yet?
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Matty, your host of the Last Pick Sports Podcast, coming to you live from the Loft in Jacksonville, Florida. I am joined tonight, and as always,
Smitty!
Also known as Big Country, the big guy with the beard. He talks slow, but he'll be all right. All right, we're uncut, unedited. Thanks for joining us. Have a good time. We'll promise to probably offend you a little bit, and we'll swear a little bit too. So, just a warning. Hope you enjoy.
Yes, I cry. Yes, I cry. Return of the man. Come on. Return of the man. Oh my God. You know that I've been here. I am. Return of the man. Once again. Return of the man.
Hey!
What's up, my friend?
What's going on, man? I'm back. You're back, I guess.
Good to be back too. Good to be back in the deep south again.
Everybody's back. I didn't travel as far as you. I was only down in St. Pete, but you were up in the great state of Indiana.
What I like to call Trumpville.
Oh, good God!
Just kidding.
I don't want to start there.
Oh,
This is still a sports podcast.
no, it was good. Good little time. Got to play a lot more golf because it's not blistering
It's
hot
not 100 degrees.
like hell
Yeah.
down here.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but ask them that in 6 months, see how they feel, huh?
Oh, I did. I told him that.
Oh, okay. You tell them you were going to stay down there?
I said you guys suck when it snows. I'll be warm.
Yeah, just say, have fun when it's snowing. I'll be down in Florida where it's 70 degrees. Anyway, man, it is, it's Monday night. We're here. Matty Smitty with you real quick. I'm going to give you a rundown real quick today. We got we're going to cover Chris Sale and his clubhouse antics. I don't know what that is. Give you some of our local update, as in our teams, Smitty's and I's. Why we don't have drafts, or why do we not have drafts?
Why shouldn't we have?
Or why shouldn't we have
Should
drafts?
we not have drafts?
God, I can't even tell you what I named the damn segment, bro. All right, we'll check the Twitter, see what's going on out there, and we'll give you our last pick with the Major League Playoffs and our predictions for who's going to be there and who will walk away with the World Series this year. So, appreciate you guys joining us. We'll get into it, man. Smitty, this is kind of your deal, dude. So, Chris Sale apparently, I heard it came out on Twitter, and it said I saw something about it, and it said Chris Sale's been scratched in the lineup, and it didn't really give an answer. It said non-violent clubhouse incident. So you know more about it than I do. So go, man.
Yeah, I actually believe it was Get Your Tigers the other day, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
So, what happened was most good starting pitchers have a say in what uniform they wear. It even goes back to...
It's something that's not in their contract.
It's not a contract thing. It even goes back, like in college, we did it. The starters got a pick, unless something crazy is going on. Most starters get a pick.
Oh, so what you're saying is it's another unwritten rule of baseball?
It could be. I know I'm not a big fan of them. But, yeah, like you want your starting pitcher to be comfortable. Well... Chris Sale, they've done a lot of throwback uniforms when he started, and whatever one they're going to wear the other day, he doesn't like the pitching. It makes him uncomfortable. He doesn't pitch well in it. He just doesn't like it. He asks them not to wear them when he pitches. So he walks in. The team's out taking batting practice. He sees they're wearing throwbacks. So he takes a knife and just starts slicing and dicing all the jerseys that he can.
It sounds like a child. Like what? He didn't get his way, so he's just going to ruin it for everybody?
Yeah, just ruin it for everybody.
Like, if I can't have a great day, neither can you.
Well, I understand. So they suspend him for 5 days. That's a pointless suspension for pitchers.
Well, yeah.
He missed one start.
Yeah,
he'll be back Thursday against the Cubs.
Hey, they could have. You know what the SEC would have done?
Nothing.
They'd have suspended him for 3, and he'd have started, but it would have been taking effect the next day
They
after
would have
the
let him
game.
pitch.
And then suspended him for 3 days, and then he was off, and then he'd be back for his next start.
You can't be here for your conditioning day.
Yeah, you can't be here for your conditioning day and your
rehab.
So you might as well go get some ice at home, buddy.
One of the funniest parts I found was my Cubs. Love my Cubs. The Cubs broadcast went complete troll on Chris Sale the day after. And their 3 keys to the game for their game against Milwaukee: send Guerra home early, which is opposing starting pitcher.
Okay.
Collar the running game, and be a cut above.
Oh, that reminds me of the Danny Amendola when he went after Rex Ryan for being a foot soldier.
And he said foot.
He said foot 100 times. That was a great interview, by the way. That's very similar. It just reminds me of that. There's a lot of satire in those words.
So Chris said he'll be back Thursday. Pitch against the Cubs. Hopefully the Cubs knock him out, or maybe he'll destroy some more jerseys. Who knows?
What were they wearing that's that bad, though? I got to believe, hold on, time out. So you're telling me that, it's not vintage material. It's just a vintage look. So, it can't be that much different. Other than him just acting, he's just acting like a child.
He wore those white throwbacks, but he wears those a lot. So it had to be something different.
I think it was the black ones. It was those old black ones. It was the black with the white stripe, I think.
It might have been. I know.
Maybe just solid black.
I don't know. But anyway, to wrap it up, one more troll was Joe Madden. They asked Joe Madden after the game about it. And he goes on. He's actually doing really well, talking about how, salesman trade talks and how that can be frustrating.
That's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to get traded.
He said,
that's what I think.
Madden goes, frustrating trade talks. And he goes, you don't even know what these conversations sound like and how that cuts at the fabric of what you're attempting to do.
Oh, Joe Madden's awesome. God, he's so great.
So that's the Chris Sale story. Hell of a pitcher, but apparently a little deep.
No, he's trying to get traded. He's got to. Beautiful. And what just happened to the White Sox a few minutes ago? Something just came across.
Oh, yeah, they refused to pay the clubhouse dues to the Mariners because, so for those unfamiliar real quick, every team, it's like $50. Every guy pays $50 and then tips the club manager a lot. It's usually well over $50. Clubhouse
it's like
managers
they used to do the laundry and shit.
And bring them food and, get their shit out. And the Mariners restructured their plan that 60% of clubhouse payments go to the Mariners and not the clubhouse, so the White Sox refused to pay it. So
they were revolting because they didn't want the Mariners to get money. They wanted to pay the clubhouse guys, but they wouldn't pay the Mariners.
Yeah, they had no problem paying the clubhouse.
That's fair. I'm cool with that. I thought it was something bad.
No, it was actually one of their protests that worked out well.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The White Sox. It's not even it's a weird organization.
Well, they're falling apart, too. That's part of the problem.
They were winning the AL Centrals by 9 games really, really early, and now they're falling apart, and everybody's getting pissed off.
Oh, yeah. They took a dump.
A lot of frustration.
A hot Stevie dump all over that nice record they had.
Well, it is the South Side of Chicago. That is a hot Stevie
Speaking
dump.
of hot Stevie dump.
That is a hot Stevie dump. I don't think I'll ever be upset if I never make it back to. I'm going to call it Comiskey Park, but U.S. Cellular Field. I'll be okay if I never see it again. So.
What do you have?
Moving on.
Tigers.
Well, not a whole lot. They just lost yesterday. They lost the White Sox 2 out of 3 times. They're still 6 games back. I just don't feel like there's enough firepower in the bullpen. And they've just been so inconsistent with Verlander. Verlander's had some really good games. He's doing a lot of good innings. And then all of a sudden, he'll get shelled. And Pelfrey's been terrible. Zimmerman was awesome through the first half of the season. Now he's on the shelf.
And Anibal
Sanchez has got moved out of the bullpen. So now you're looking at starting Shane Green and some guys like that. Or Fulmer's still the one bright spot, but he even got roughed up the other day. They'll be fine. There's some young arms there, but I just don't think they have the firepower to actually pull it out. And I don't think Miguel Cabrera's healthy still. That's something with me that I don't think he's healthy. And Castellanos is still young. There's just I don't know. They're going to be.
We'll get to them in our playoffs right now.
We'll get to them.
Anything? Irish are pretty quiet. Getting ready to camp.
Yeah, Irish are pretty quiet. By the way, football guys. The first actual preseason games, minus the Hall of Fame game. 23 days, guys.
23 days away.
23 days. Hold on, it's coming.
And then,
but by the way, I kind of said the other day, I was like, we're primarily going to be mostly football, 8 months out of the year, right?
Yeah.
7 months. I mean, we're going to start talking football from now on, and we're not going to be done until
The Cricket World Finals.
February.
Yeah.
We're not done. Yeah, that's basically it's pretty much 7 months. 7 months.
And then
Something like that.
other wrap up. Greg Hardy, Jags worked him out.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm okay. So the moral guy in me says that,
albeit a very small guy.
That's true. Okay, but the moral guy in me says that. Okay, I say this, and my morality when it comes to professional sports can kind of get thrown off. I mean, it's just call it what it is. I mean,
You and Nick Saban.
Yeah, same thing with this. Like, this is a situation where you get Greg Hardy, who's been convicted, in trouble for beating girls, throwing a girl on top of a bed of guns. It just pretty much an all-out menace to society for the most part. I think we can agree there.
There's a whole new meaning that song "Lay Me Down on a Bed of Roses."
Lay me down on a bed of guns. Okay. So this guy's obviously a piece of shit. There's no doubt about it. But if nobody wants to sign him, and you're the Jaguars, and you're already – that's the thing. They're already pretty deep there. They're already going to have to cut some good players. If you get Greg Hardy, you sign him to a 1-year deal, and I don't even know what his contract or what his agent said.
He said the other day, just sign him week-by-week basis.
I did say that. I said, sign him on a weekly contract and say, listen, you can play every Sunday, and we'll pay you after every Sunday game. And if you fuck up in between the next Sunday, your ass is gone.
See ya.
Now, I don't think there's an agent in hell that's ever going to get that deal done for Greg Hardy. But, but the thing is, like, if that's his only option, I mean, what, I don't know. I don't really want to, he's not going to be the face of the franchise, guys. I mean, he's not.
The term I saw used was Jaguars are just kind of kicking the tires.
Yeah, I don't think it.
Not
I mean,
even really.
Seeing what he's still got left. Hey, you know what? Well, that's the thing. If you lose a guy, or something like that, and you bring him in midseason,
like trying to see how good he is personally before you make that commitment.
I'm not sure if I want to see the Jaguars do that because I feel like they have a lot of really, really good locker room guys yet, and I don't want to see them even taking a chance to bust that up yet. I don't know. I don't think it'd be a good move. I think you're deep enough there that I don't think you have to.
No, I agree.
So I'm going to fall on the sign of Jaguars. Don't sign Greg Hardy. And don't piss all the people off in the world that are like, no, now the Jaguars support raping women. No, they don't. They just, it's a business, and they want to win a football game.
Winning games.
That's it. That's all it is. Don't freak out if it does happen, and nor should anybody freak out. It's just they're trying to win games. I get it. Pay the guy. It's fine. So he's not the face of your franchise.
In my opinion, on guys like that, if you're mad at anybody, ultimately, you got to be mad at the commissioner for letting the guy be in the league. If a guy's fair game, teams are going to sign him.
He's fair game. Yeah, he's fair game. He's not in prison. He's not under investigation anymore. He's not suspended by the league.
Ostracized from the league.
Yeah, I mean,
hashtag word of the day counter.
Ostracized. I mean, there's guys that do dumb shit, and should they still be able to have a job? Yeah, and if they're that talented to have a job that.
Joe Schmo with 8 DUIs is still getting rides to work at the factory. I mean,
you're damn right. Yeah, I mean, if like I said, if some random guy who can't drive anymore and has already killed 2 people, chances are he might have been in prison for a little bit, but he served his time, he did his thing. Doesn't mean he can't work. I mean, these guys have a right to work. So, at the professional level,
yes.
Let me distinguish that. They have a right to work at the professional level. At the college level, they are still amateurs until they change that. Okay. That's fine. They'll change it eventually, but for now, that's the way.
So I know I'm excited. I've been talking your ear off about it the whole last 24 hours pretty much. Does made a big trade today, finalized it. Bringing home Aroldis Chapman.
Ridiculous.
Sure up that bullpen, which wasn't terrible. He had a couple. He had Carlos Rondon.
It wasn't the worst thing in the world.
Rondon had a 1.95 ERA with 18 saves. And he got a couple young guys in there. But it never hurts to bring in a guy that throws 105 miles per hour.
No, never. No, that's not at all. By the way, he was on the that documentary called Fastball on Netflix.
Oh, yeah? I saw you watch some.
Yeah, it was pretty damn cool. I don't think I didn't finish the whole thing, but it was pretty good. Chapman was in there and talked about 105 and had a thing about where he grew up and all that stuff. It was pretty cool.
And I know in real life it's true, too, but also if you face that dude on MLB The Show, his slider, splitter, whatever it is dirty as well.
He's throwing a